What sort of beef could Tom Holland and Amy Schumer possibly share, right? It seems drama that involves these two is as unlikely to occur in the Hollywood sphere as a meteor attack tomorrow. That is to say, pretty damn unlikely. But in typical fashion, Amy Schumer's comedy is under fire once again. This time, she's on blast for mocking Tom Holland, and here's all you need to know about it. So, where did it all begin? Holland, who's now a major household name thanks to his extraordinary portrayal of Spider-Man, has been in the headlines a lot lately, and not just for his part in this latest Spider-Man movie. Ironically enough, that is, since he's gotten his fair share of appreciation for No Way Home. Instead, most of the headlines about him lately have been related to his burgeoning romance with another famous actress, also his co-star for those Spider-Man movies. Zendaya, who's been a great actress in her own right, has also been in the headlines lately, and we bet you can guess why. Ever since the two were papped making out in a car, the internet has not left them alone. There's no better way to put it, and sure, the two have been dealing with it gracefully, and it doesn't seem like they've let it affect them in their dynamic too much, but seeing each and every moment of your personal life find its way onto social media for strangers to scrutinize and comment on as they please, that's gotta be too much for anybody, let alone two youngish people just trying to live their lives. We've seen many celebrities over the years become more and more private about their lives, to the point of ceasing to use social media altogether, and what we tell you next may just be a sign that more celebrities may be following. So, Tom Holland's off social media? Shawn Mendes, Ariana Grande, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, and countless other celebrities are just mere examples of people who've taken a well-deserved break from social media, one that can even extend to a near permanent absence. And honestly, with the way tabloids and magazines love to tear them apart, we can't even blame them. But that's not the only reason celebs can go perpetually offline though, is it? Fans and people on the internet can often be very mean and just for the sake of it, and that kind of singled out attention can make one need a break. And believe it or not, many of the celebrities who do end up going offline do so after a serious moment in their personal lives, perhaps a new relationship, or after being called canceled, etc. But the reason for celebrities going offline is not what we're discussing today. Nope, the exact circumstances under which Tom Holland has decided to take a break is neither revealed nor do they need to be. All we need to know for context on why Amy Schumer's being attacked right now is the fact that Holland, who's established that he's been taking time off social media, was back online for a split moment. Was Tom Holland's video intrinsically mockable? On his Instagram, after quite a hiatus, especially for him, Holland posted a video talking about charity, specifically STEM4. STEM4 is one of the many charities that the Brothers Trust is extremely proud to support, said Tom after a throwaway comment on how he's been taking a social media break for the sake of his mental health and that he would continue to do so. The video was just an exception where he'd pop up to shine a light upon the charity's fantastic work. The video looks genuine and comes across as him genuinely trying to be helpful. He revealed that he found social media, especially Telegram and Twitter, to be overstimulating, that he tends to read things and spiral, and it's understandably not good for him. In fact, he's even deleted the app. Holland then emphasized his brief return and started speaking about the charity a ton. Now, one would assume that a video talking about mental health and shining a light on charities such as this would prevent it from being subjected to online mockery. In fact, scratch that. You'd assume that a video with him talking about how being online leads to all this commentary and hate about anything he ever does would not be subjected to awful mimicry. But then again, we guess you've never heard of the headline-stealing comedian that is Amy Schumer. Now we bet you see where it's going with this. Amy Schumer is one celebrity whose silence has never been complimented. That's partly because she's never remained silent on any matter with any significance at all. The truth is, in fact, that over the years her name and comedy style has become a joke, one that she is definitely not a part of. From all her jokes about female genitalia that fall flat with most women, to her most recent comment after the Oscars inserting herself in a situation that had nothing to do with her, Amy Schumer isn't exactly known to be context sensitive. So we bet many weren't as shocked as they were appalled when a few short days later, Amy Schumer uploads her own video to Instagram. The video, titled Mental Health Announcement, is pretty terrifying even just looking at the setup, but once you start watching it, that's when the real horror show begins. In the video, the comedian adopts a gnarly tone of fake sincerity and cadence. The "Hey y'all" the video begins with is so staunchly dipped in condescension it's impossible to miss the video's true purpose. She's adopted the personality of a celebrity taking time off social media for the sake of their mental health. Here's the catch though. The video presumably a sketch of a celebrity just needing time off, devolves into something much crueler when she talks about how she's going to continue to spend upwards of 8 hours on her phone and also watch reality television. She then points to her facial acne as one of the many benefits of social media addiction. Now then, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The joke is very obviously centered on Schumer's own experiences with social media and the internet, and technically nothing she's talked about has even mentioned Holland's video, so there isn't a ton of overlap between the people who might see both videos and feel pretty stupid after seeing Schumer's video and for believing Tom's. But then why the fuss? Well, looking at the two videos and the convenient timing of when each was posted, it's pretty clear that Schumer's video was definitely inspired by his. So fans took that as Schumer mocking Holland's very important video and undermining the message of the video by making it about herself once more. As you can expect, there was your typical social media response. Mar, that is user @Marasev on Twitter, wrote to Amy Schumer saying that her mocking a person raising awareness and providing tools for young people to deal with their mental health is precisely the reason why Tom Holland stays away from toxic social media, then thanked her for proving his point pretty scathingly. And that's just one example. Since Holland's fan base is pretty large, given that MCU's fan base is astronomical and he's one of MCU's most beloved heroes, you can just imagine the kind of hate that flooded Schumer's social media the next few days. One thing to note here is that Amy Schumer, for all her mocking on the video, has in the past openly discussed her own issues with mental illness. Like on her Hulu show Life and Death, on social media, and in her stand-up, she's talked about having trichotillomania, that is, compulsive hair pulling. And in her HBO docuseries Expecting Amy, her husband Chris can be seen trying to sort through his diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder. So if the video's true intent was, in fact, mocking Holland, it was definitely in bad taste, and she should be way more receptive and sensitive to that. Now what? Days after Schumer's video was all in all very poorly received, she went on her Instagram stories to sort the mess out. She simply wrote, "Not shading Spider-Man, making fun of myself, of course social media is toxic," capped off with a spider emoji. And joking about their conditions is a coping mechanism. Occasionally, some will take it too far though and get other people involved, and that's when it becomes a problem. That's all for this video. What did you think of Amy Schumer's video? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed watching, be sure to leave a like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications by pressing the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video, and we'll see you next time.